Yes?
I'm from the police.
What? The police?
This morning around 8 a.m., we got a report that your husband has done something inappropriate to a woman, and that's why we're here.
My husband is a train conductor, and he should have been working at that time.
What?
Trouble Busters!
My name is Melanie. I'm married to a man named Alan, and the two of us live happily. But little did I know what was about to happen to me as I waited for my husband to come home. Oh, that's my neighbor Mina. Who's the man next to her? Yes?
I'm from the police.
What? The police?
This morning around 8 a.m., we got a report that your husband has done something inappropriate to a woman, and that's why we're here.
My husband is a train conductor, and he should have been working at that time.
What?
I said my husband is a train conductor, and he must have been conducting the train at that time. She's lying. I know it was her husband. I saw him. What? He looked exactly like him, and he even talked to me. I know it was him. I can't forgive him. I'm going to sue him.
Well, we just wanted to see if we can ask a few questions.
Oh, Lord. Okay, I'll be right there. My husband would never do anything like that. Besides, everyone in my neighborhood knows that Mina is a troublemaker. She tends to go crazy whenever she gets upset. This must be a mistake.
My name is Officer Thompson, and I'm from the police department. Did you say that your husband is a train conductor?
That's right, so it's physically impossible for him to do anything to her. Besides, he's not that type of person. No, I saw him smirking as he was doing something inappropriate to me. Melanie, what is wrong with your husband? I have been demoralized. What happened? I need you to explain to me first what exactly happened.
Mina, would you be able to explain the incident once again?
Sure. It was around 8 a.m. this morning. I was on the train as usual on my way to work. I tend to get into those incidents frequently, so I was careful as I was on the train. I happened to run into Melanie's husband. He's always been staring at me in a perverted way, and I've been scared of him. When the train started to get busy, it happened. When I turned around, and your husband was smirking as he touched my... Okay, that's enough. But I don't think this is possible.
Would I be able to have Mina confirm a photo of him?
Sure, this man wearing this green shirt is my husband. Oh, that's what he was wearing. Huh? He was wearing the exact same clothes today. I'm sure it was him. What? That's not possible. He's working today. I told you that it was him. I am the victim here. I can clearly say that he was intentionally harassing me. I can't possibly forgive him. I'm going to sue him.
Is he really a train conductor?
That's right. He's been a train conductor for over 10 years now.
Are you able to prove that?
Here's his business card. You must have faked it. I'm sure you made it to let him get away with it. This is a scam. Officer, don't let her fool you. I'm not fooling anybody. This is really my husband's. No wonder you guys are a couple. You're both trying to trick me into this. How dare you? You're the worst couple ever. I am only telling the truth. Of course you would say that. That's what all scammers say. Scammer, I'm not trying to scam. Oh, shut up. I'm asking how you're going to be responsible for this. If insisting that he never did this would let him get away, Officer Thompson isn't even needed here. Don't you realize what he's done to me? If you decide to pay me a settlement, I don't mind settling this without involving the police. Huh? Are you asking me to pay you? Oh, don't make me say it. Now, what are you going to do? Let me make it clear that the two of you have done something completely inappropriate to me. What? But my husband was working around that time. Shut up! Stop trying to make excuses. All you have to do is pay me a settlement. You should be grateful that I'm being so kind. Alan would never do anything like that, and I don't believe her. What Mina is saying doesn't really sound legitimate, and I can't possibly trust what she's saying. She's making such a scene in front of my house, and everyone is going to misunderstand my husband. I know Mina is wrong. She keeps talking about a settlement. Oh, is she the scammer who's trying to get money out of this? Now that would make sense. If that's the case, I'm not letting her get away with this. Trouble Busters! Now, what are you going to do, huh? Let me go ahead and ask him. Huh? He's at work, so perhaps I can FaceTime him. That's not going to do anything. I know he's going to lie to us. That's exactly why I'm going to FaceTime him. What do you mean? As I've been telling you, he's a train conductor. He should have been operating the train around 8 a.m. this morning. However, you're saying that he was dressed in normal clothes as he approached you this morning, right? That's right. It was a nightmare. Why was the train moving then? There's no way the train would move without the train conductor. That's why I've been telling you that he's not a train conductor. And that's also why if I can FaceTime him when he's at the train station, I can at least prove that my husband is a train conductor.
You're right.
Besides, if he really did anything like that to you, I'd make him responsible for what he's done. This is also the reason why I need you to confirm what he looks like. Okay, it seems like we're connected. Yikes, that was quick. Hello? It's me. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's right. Thank you. He's fine to FaceTime right now. Mina, was this the person you've been talking about? I think it was him.
Huh? Was your name Mina? I'm sorry, I know this is the first time we've talked to each other.
Oh, I'm sorry, she's actually here with the police, and this is what's going on.
What? Me?
I can't possibly believe what they're telling me.
Okay, let me talk to my boss about it.
Okay, so are you sure it was him? Don't make me repeat myself. I've been telling you that it was him.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, Officer Thompson.
When you came to file a police report, you sounded as if you knew Melanie's husband. But the way he talked to you seemed like he's never met you before.
Yikes. Well, he was probably acting. I don't think the two of you have ever met before.
Huh?
I know I talked about him when I ran into you the other day, but as far as I know, the two of you have never met.
This isn't what you were telling me. Mina, is there anything I should know about this?
Oh, she's lying. I know him. I ran into him on the street the other day. He looked exactly like the person shown in the picture, so that's why I knew it was him. That's a big fat lie. My husband never told me anything about running into you. Oh, you never know that. You can't possibly get away by giving these excuses. This is ridiculous. Okay, what's his name then? Huh? I never told you his name, but you said that you ran into him on the street the other day. Are you saying you talked to him without even knowing his name?
That's true. Mina's only been referring to him as Melanie's husband. If they know each other, they would at least know each other's names.
Well, I haven't been telling you what his name was, and I never thought that this would give me an advantage like this. You said that he always looks at you that way, so you guys must at least know each other, right? I'm sure you would know his name then, right, Mina? Oh, does it seem like you don't know his name? Oh, this must mean that you were lying about how you guys have known each other and that you ran into him on the train. Oh, shut up. I am panicking. I just can't think about anything right now. What? I'm having a brain fart. I can't possibly stay calm after going through such a traumatizing event.
Well, you seemed to be calm when you filed the police report.
Oh, Officer Thompson!
The moment you filed the police report and while we were on our way here, you've been given all the details about the incident in a very calm manner.
I see. It's hard to believe that you're just having a brain fart about my husband's name and nothing else. How dare you try to come up with a false allegation against my husband with such a poor plan? What? Are you saying that I'm lying? I'm the victim. I even have proof. Proof? That's right, I have proof, Officer Thompson. You remember seeing this, don't you? I believe this is my first time seeing this. What are you saying? This is the same fabric of clothes that your husband was wearing. Are you being serious here?
By the way, when the incident happened, Mina tried to grab onto the suspect, and that was why she claims this item to be evidence of what your husband has committed.
Claim this item as a piece of evidence. It is indeed the evidence. The photo of your husband supports that this is evidence. Are you talking about this picture? That's right, it's the exact same color. This is a concrete evidence, and you better give up at this point. No, that's not possible. What do you mean it's not possible? That evidence, are you being serious right now? Why do you ask? I'm being dead serious. It's the same fabric that came off the same clothing. What can ever suffice more as evidence? Even if that clothing has been thrown away a while ago? Of course. Wait, what? Yes, that photo is from 3 years ago, and that shirt was bought about 4 years prior to that, and he doesn't wear it anymore. That's why I tossed it away.
Which means that it's impossible for her husband to wear that shirt, and Mina's statement becomes invalid.
You're lying. There is no way you would have thrown away that shirt out of all the other clothes. Doesn't it make it a lot more of an unlikely coincidence that my husband happened to go out with that shirt? Oh, shut up. Officer Thompson, you have to believe me.
Well, I'm starting to doubt you.
What? I'm the one who's reporting this incident to you, so you better trust what I say. The fact that you're taking it out on the officer tells me that you don't have anything else that you prepared to manifest this crime. Shut up, whatever you say or do. I am telling you that your husband did this to me, and he was wearing that green shirt for sure. You're the one who's lying.
I'm home.
Yikes, this is bad. Oh, what is bad? Is it the fact that he's not wearing a green shirt? Ugh.
Sorry, it took me a while, Mina. Officer Thompson, I thought that this might help prove my identity. Here's my attendance slip and my uniform. It does say that you were operating the train this morning. Thank you very much. Would you mind if I take a copy of this? Sure you can. Okay, let me tell you about our situation here.
This is bad. Oh, should I just give up? What's the matter, Mina? Do you have any other evidence? If not, it means that my husband is innocent, right? I guess so. Maybe I misunderstood something. I'm sorry about that. Yes? I'm telling you that this was a mistake, and I'm sorry I made this mistake. Are you expecting me to laugh about this and forgive you just like that? What's the big deal? I'm already admitting that your husband wasn't the culprit. It is a big deal. All of our neighbors already know that we have something going on that even involves the police. Okay. I'll make sure that there isn't any misunderstanding. That's not the point. Well, I gotta go now. I'll see you around. Hold on a sec.
You're not leaving yet.
Oh, Officer Thompson, it seems like I misunderstood. Sorry about that.
There's been a few similar incidents going on in different areas in this county. The false allegations against me sounded almost exactly the way it went for all the other victims.
Yikes.
Every time the dispute happens, it's always settled without involving the police, so it sounded very similar to what happened today.
I recall you telling me that you were going to sue us, and then you started to ask for a settlement if we wanted to take the other route. Yikes.
The most recent incident happened about 6 months ago.
And that was when you moved to our neighborhood, Mina. Could this be— No, it wasn't me. Well, everything about your demeanor right now is telling me that it was you. You don't even have any evidence to say that. The fact that you're asking for evidence. Is that why you were keeping me here? Just so you can question me about it? Officer, you better not waste the taxpayers' money.
No way. I kept you here because I was certain, Mina.
Huh?
I went ahead and confirmed with my department. According to all the information that Melanie's husband gave me, it seems like you've been filing a police report that was all similar in nature, Mina.
What? That's not true.
It wasn't easy to gather all the information, especially since you've been doing this in different areas. It took some time, but now we have evidence.
And what you've done to my husband was clearly a fraud. You made a false statement to trick him into becoming a criminal.
What? Don't tell me!
Mina, you've been conducting a fraud to collect settlement from your victims.
What? Does that mean that all the other incidents were also false allegations?
How else would you explain this? Needless to say, this is a crime, Mina.
Say something, Mina.
I mean, all the guys that I meet through the matching app turn their back on me the moment they meet me in person, and I had no luck finding someone to marry. Huh?
What does that have anything to do with the fraud?
Oh, don't you get it? We don't understand how it's related to this subject at all. The type of women who end up becoming a victim of these types of crimes are typically pretty. That means if I'm a victim of these incidents, it makes me a pretty woman. It's like getting certified a beautiful woman.
Does that mean you've been making false statements just because you wanted to feel acknowledged?
It's hard to prove something that these men haven't done, so I had no risk. I'd be able to make some cash out of doing this, and it's a perfect plan.
That's terrible! I can't believe you got me and Melanie involved in this for such a pathetic reason! This isn't something you can take advantage of!
Take advantage of? Oh, give me a break. You're one of the men who don't even care how sad and lonely I feel living all on my own. What's wrong with finding my own values? The society is at fault here. Don't you think I deserve to be happy just like everyone else? I'm not at fault. This was all your fault.
You're not making any sense.
I understand.
Oh, Melanie.
Is that all you want to say? Huh? If you want me to say everything I want, I'd be here for the rest of the night. No, that's going to be way too much. Well, that's not my problem. Huh? Too much? That's right. Video recording tends to take up a lot of data space. Wait, don't tell me. I made sure I recorded a video of our entire conversation ever since I FaceTimed my husband earlier. Oh no. If I left things as is, my neighbors would be wondering if we've done anything wrong. I knew you would never take your words back, so I decided to record every detail of our conversation. You're kidding me. Mina, what you've said earlier is pretty much admitting what you've done. I can't believe you had the guts to say all those things in front of a police officer. Oh my God. You tend to go crazy when you get emotional, Mina. I was lying. Those were all lies. I got emotional and ended up lying about everything. I knew you would say that, and that's why I recorded everything. Delete it! Everything was just a joke. You can't get away by calling it a joke. You're going to have to atone for your sins. My husband, Alan, cares about what he does at his work to make sure everyone gets to their destinations safely. He would always make sure that all of his passengers stayed safe, too. I am not going to forgive you for defaming him for your selfish reasons. Oh, that's right. His name is Alan. I remember now. I'm sorry. I did it out of impulse. I had no bad intentions.
You had nothing but bad intentions. What else would it be?
Look, don't you feel sorry for me? I just needed someone to love me. Don't you pity me? Please, have mercy on me. Are you so scared that this is going to be a criminal trial? Of course I am. No one is going to marry me if I end up a criminal. We don't mind settling this dispute if you're willing to pay what it takes. What? That's what you said earlier, Mina. We're willing to settle your defamation and fraud as long as you're willing to pay what it takes. Can I finance it with you? Of course not. Oh, please. I have no money because I've been spending it on men. That's your fault. We'll talk to you through our lawyer moving forward. Goodbye. Oh, no. With this crime added on to all the other crimes that she has committed, the court ended up sentencing Mina to imprisonment. She's been yelling and screaming behind the bars, but no one would even listen to her. Officer Thompson, do I look beautiful even when I'm crying?
Yeah, you're beautiful. The other way around.
What do you mean the other way around? As for me, I'm on my way to go shopping as I ride the train that Alan is conducting. The train is conducted safely, and I wish for both of our safety in the future, too. Troublebusters! Here's your $2.10. Thank you for always sending me $2.10. But I'm concerned that you might be spending more on fees. What? I've been sending you $1,000.
Trouble Busters!
Here's your $2.10. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Grandma Kelly is calling me. My name is Melanie. I'm a college student. My grandma is calling me and I'm happy to hear her voice. Huh? However, wait, what did you just say? Thank you for always sending me $2.10. Grandma, are you saying that you've only been getting $2.10 from me? That's right. I'm happy to receive anything from you, but I'm concerned that you might be spending more on fees. What? I've been sending you $1,000. What? $1,000? I sent you $1,000. There's no way you're only getting $2.10. Grandma, are you able to meet me right now? Welcome, Melanie. Did you say that you only get $2.10 from me? What's the matter, Melanie?
Yeah, shouldn't you be at school?
Why is Grandma only getting $2.10 from me? Why are you asking? She's getting the exact amount that you've been sending. Huh? That's not possible. I've been sending $1,000. Is this true, Melanie? Yes. She's lying.
Melanie must be humiliated after being appreciated for sending only $2.10.
Dad, Mom, why are you lying? You know that I've been sending $1,000.
You shouldn't be lying so loudly.
Melanie, come over here. I'll tell you what's going on. What? Are you saying that you've been spending that money for your living expenses?
That's right. It's because of the bad economy.
You wouldn't want us passing out after working so hard to take care of Grandma, right?
Well, we were giving her $1,000 at first.
But we desperately needed that money, and we started to think that the $1,000 would help us a lot. Oh, it's always great to eat this snack that I buy with the money Melanie sends me. But that doesn't make it okay for you guys to spend the money that you were supposed to give to Grandma. We were planning on returning that money down the road.
That's right, Melanie. Just consider that you're doing us a favor, okay?
It seems like Grandma's financially doing okay with just her Social Security.
So, I'm sorry, but we're going to be spending the money that you send us moving forward.
Are you able to send us a little more? $1,500 will do.
Ah, that sounds like a great deal.
You are kidding me. I never thought that my parents had been spending the money that I'd been sending my grandma. I don't work hard during my graveyard shift to make you guys live luxuriously. I'm not letting them get away with this. Troublebusters. If you're truly desperate, I'd understand, but I know you guys are spending money on luxury. What?
Adults have to live with stress, you know.
This is beyond the limit. How long have you only been giving Grandma $2.10? Well, that's none of your business. What have you been spending the money that I've been sending on? We don't need to tell you that. Well, in that case, I'm never going to be sending any more money. There were some months that we've paid her the full amount, and we'll make sure she starts getting $1,000 down the road. I don't trust you guys. If you stop sending the money, we're not going to take care of her from now on. What? What do you think would happen then?
Oh no, this isn't going to be good.
Do you even realize what you're saying? I don't want to do that to my mother, your grandmother that you love.
But then, if you're not going to support our living, it's going to be a different story.
How dare you guys? You're in college right now.
You can't afford to take care of your grandmother on your own, right?
Ugh. So now, don't you ever try to go against us, okay?
You're gonna keep sending us $1,000, and don't tell your grandmother about this.
If we ever end up needing money because you stopped sending money...
We could perhaps use your grandmother's Social Security.
I'm hopeless. Oh, Melanie, are you leaving? Yeah, I'll see you later, Grandma. I'm so sorry you've only been getting $2.10. Oh, Melanie, I can't even protect someone that I want to protect. I don't think I should tolerate your behavior from today.
You're going to be sending us $1,500 starting next month.
You don't have to if you don't want to, but in that case... Oh my God, this is bad. This isn't going to make me or Grandma happy. To become happy, I need to fight. I need to fight. Hello? Hey, why haven't you deposited the $1,000? That's because I don't need to any longer.
Don't you care about your grandmother?
I do.
Then pay it! Who do you think takes care of her all the time?
It's me.
Huh?
I've been living with my grandmother since 2 days ago. What? You lived with her and you didn't realize that she was gone since 48 hours ago? That tells me how you've only been taking advantage of the fact that I was sending her money.
We're not talking about her right now.
We're talking about the money that you were supposed to send us. I have been sending that money to Grandma, not you. Why would I continue to send money to a bank account that doesn't even belong to the person I mean to send the money? We've been relying on the money you've been sending us, so we desperately need it.
That's right. We're living on a tight budget and we can't possibly live without the $1,000 you've been sending.
That's not my problem. That's your problem. How dare you say that without even knowing what we've been going through? And how dare you take hostage of Grandma to make money out of her?
Do you even realize how challenging it is to take care of someone? You don't, eh?
I told you that you no longer need to do that. I'd rather take care of her myself than rely on you for that.
But you only make $1,000 a month. You can't afford to do that.
Where is she going to live? What about food? What about utilities?
Grandma can't live in your dorm, right?
That's right, she can't live in the dorm.
See? I knew it. You'd have to pay rent for her.
I was able to rent a house for free. Huh? There was someone who wanted me to live in this house because their house would get damaged if no one lived here. I found this property through an app. Oh.
What about food? You're going to have to pay for her food expense.
I'm using an app that would tell us where to go to get leftover food and ingredients. I work at a restaurant, so I'd be getting free food that would be wasted. It'll be enough for the two of us.
But $1,000 is going to be a tight budget, right?
You're right, it's a tight budget.
Right? So now...
But it's still better than asking you to take care of her. Other than that, I do get financial aid from the government, and she also gets elderly benefits from the government too. We're going to do whatever it takes so we get to live together.
How dare you go against your parents?
I'm never going to rely on you guys, so please don't ever talk to us again.
Hey, Melanie! Hello? Melanie!
The number you have dialed is not available at this time. Please try again later.
Oh, that little brat!
Oh, just let her be. I'm sure in a few months she's going to come apologizing to us.
When that happens, we're gonna make her pay us $2,000 every month!
Oh, in that case, she's going to have to quit school.
That's so sad!
I took this lightly. I never thought that having just one more person would make my expenses shoot up so much. My tuition is so expensive. I might have to quit school. What? Oh, you can't do that, Melanie. But this is the only way. I'll quit school and find a full-time job. That's the only way we can continue to live. But you have a dream, Melanie. Reality weighs heavier than a dream. What else am I supposed to do about this? Oh, Melanie. Oh, I'm so sorry, Grandma, but I don't know what to do.
When that happens, you should get help from your friends, Melanie.
Oh, Alan.
You didn't even lock your door, Melanie.
I know. I was surprised because you're usually careful. Oh, Helen.
I'm here too!
Tom. Melanie, who are these people? Alan and Helen are my classmates from school. Tom is my colleague at work. Why didn't you tell us, Melanie?
That's right. If you were having a hard time, I wanted you to talk to us. This is a prize that I won from gambling. I'm sorry, but this is the best that I can give you.
What? But I feel bad. It's worse that you didn't even talk to us when you were struggling so badly.
We figured that you wouldn't accept money from us, so we decided to bring you some food. I didn't have money, so I went to go catch a fish. I'm sorry. It's fine, Tom. You're still doing something for her.
Everyone, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was so grateful. I had such great friends and colleagues who were all willing to help me out. However, why hasn't Melanie called us? Oh, this is strange. I'm sure she would have faced the real challenges of taking care of someone by now.
Natalie! I figured out why Melanie has been doing fine!
What?
Look at this! It was these guys! These hypocrites have been helping her out!
God damn it, this is ridiculous.
What are we going to do? I thought she'd be apologizing by now, so I already spent $2,000!
It's not over yet. We still have the secret plan.
Huh? Do we?
Have you forgotten? Oh, well, if you've forgotten, I'm sure my mother has forgotten about it too. Wait and see, Melanie. This is how the adults fight. All right, time to go to work. Hello, Melanie.
You haven't been paying us the $2,000 that you were supposed to pay us for the past 4 months! When are you going to send it?
I already asked you not to talk to me ever again.
Are you sure you want to act like that?
Yes, Grandma and I have been doing just fine.
We have a debt!
That's not my problem, it's yours. Make sure you pay it off.
Cosigner!
Huh?
Our cosigner for our debt is your grandmother!
What do you mean by that?
I mean exactly what I said. If we decide not to pay off that debt and go missing...
I believe our debt is around $20,000. $20,000?
Yup, and your grandmother is gonna have to pay that amount.
Yep, and she's going to have to pay $20,000. Oh my. Take a look at this. It says Kelly right where it's co-signed, right?
We have one condition not to go missing.
Make sure you send us the money.
This is how adults fight.
Either way, you were destined to be our ATM. I'm sorry. I'm sure I signed it without really knowing what it was. It's okay. It's not your fault. They had bad intentions. Regretting is not going to solve this problem. Since we don't have money, we need to take legal action. Is there anything we can do about this? I went ahead and talked to a lawyer to see if there is anything that can be done.
Nope, we're not going to be able to help you.
But if I don't do something, my grandmother is going to be in trouble.
Okay, your time is up. Next client, please.
Oh no. Oh, this is bad. I guess I have no choice but to send my grandma back home and pay my parents for the rest of my life.
Hey there, you can't possibly treat an innocent girl like that. But Mr. Cobweb, she looks like a broke student. That only gives us more reason to help her out.
I'm not sure who you are, but thank you for saying that. May I ask?
The only people who would be here are either people in trouble like you or lawyers. Hey, you be quiet. Oh, excuse me. Here's my business card.
Mr. Dave Cobweb from Spiderweb Law Firm.
Will you tell me about your situation?
Canceled the co-signer?
Why are you surprised? It's a completely normal decision.
Why? My mother signed this contract.
Oh, do you not know about the Consumer Contract Law? Consumer Contract Law? Consumer Contract Law allows the contract to be voided under the business owner's consent in the event that the contract had been signed under a deceived or confused state, or if the contract is overly one-sided. Contracts can be signed freely between the two parties in most cases, but when it comes to a contract between certain professionals and consumers, it is inevitable to have a difference in the amount of knowledge or ability to negotiate. The purpose of this law is to protect the consumers from such unfair contracts being made. I don't get a single thing you said. Okay, no problem. I can explain this further. According to my knowledge of this situation, the two of you never explained what it actually means to co-sign for a debt upon having Ms. Kelly do so. You intentionally refrained from sharing necessary information that she should have been made aware of, and it is deemed as non-disclosure of disadvantageous facts. It happens when you neglect to provide any important information on purpose.
You made Grandma co-sign for that debt without even telling her any information that she should have been aware of. You guys are scammers.
Oh, shut up!
We explained what it means to co-sign before we had her agree to sign it.
However, Ms. Kelly testified that she was not made aware of any of that. Considering Ms. Kelly's financial situation, she wouldn't be able to afford to pay off a $20,000 debt should she ever be held responsible for it. This also means that should she have been made aware of what it means to co-sign, she wouldn't have done so, and therefore it shows the high possibility that she was never made aware. But that's her problem, not mine. Well then, we may perhaps settle this at the court. Are you okay with that?
At the court?
If you're not retreating, we have no choice. If we allow you to continue doing so, we're going to end up making a madam take the entire burden that she should never be liable for. Hey, what do we do now?
He's bluffing. Melanie can't afford to start a trial. Same goes for you guys. Besides, you guys even have a debt, and you're in a worse situation than mine. But you can barely afford to pay your living expenses.
In terms of her costs to hire me, I agreed that she can pay me later, so Melanie has no issue hiring me.
What? Mr. Cobweb, you never said that.
I just decided so right now. Leave this up to me.
Oh, Mr. Cobweb.
Now, what would you like to do? Do you plan on hiring a lawyer too? Just to let you know, I've never lost a single case when it comes to the consumer contract law. Ugh.
This isn't over yet.
You might as well give up already.
How are we going to afford a trial? Oh, I can always borrow money again. This isn't about money at this point.
I'm not lending you anything.
Oh, Aiden.
Based on what you just said, may I confirm that you are from the financial firm that lent the money to these two?
Yeah, that's right. Did my loanees cause you trouble?
Well, let me tell you about it.
Ah, I see.
Yes, so we were about to...
Okay, no problem. I'll remove Kelly as the co-signer.
What?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
It's fine.
We don't want any trouble with a lawyer, so we're just going to do what he's asking for. Hey, you can't do that without our consent.
Co-signers can be removed with the creditor's consent.
But what if anything happens?
There's no such thing as anything happens when it comes to Blue Financial Firm.
We have a 100% collection rate.
We allowed you to have a co-signer only because we wanted to make it easier for you to finance with us.
That's right.
We planned on collecting the money from Kevin and Natalie from the very beginning, so this doesn't make any difference to our plans.
You never told us that.
Our collection plan isn't any of your business.
I guess your harassment stops here.
You're going to pay off the debt that you made.
You can't possibly run away to make someone else pay for your debt. We're sorry, but we have no financial ability to pay off $20,000.
Don't worry, Blue Financial Firm has our own magical ways of collecting money from those who don't have the financial ability to pay back their debts.
What's the magical way? Are they even legal?
Just shut up and think about how to give us back the money you owe us.
Hey, you're a lawyer, right? Can they even do this to us?
Listen to us. Oh, Melanie, I'm sorry for what I've done.
Oh, no!
And when we opened our eyes, there was no one here anymore. And
No one is here.
after this day, we never saw Natalie and Kevin. Grandma and I were finally at peace. We were able to overcome this challenge thanks to everyone who supported us. I'm going to study hard to become a lawyer so I can pay back everyone's gratitude. Troublebusters!
We haven't hired anyone this year.
I got an offer letter from you guys, and I already quit my previous job.
Trouble Busters!
My name is Alan. I was headhunted to work at a large company, and I passed my interview. Everything has been going well, and today is my first day at work. I'm excited to start my new job. Good morning.
Good morning. Can I ask who you are?
My name is Alan. It's my first day working here.
Alan?
I wonder if no one told her about me. Can you get me Mr. Park?
Of course. I'll let him know that you're here.
I've been waiting. Good morning. Yes, may I help you with anything? I'm here for my first day at work. Oh, that's strange. We haven't hired anyone this year. Huh? I'm sure you're mistaking where you are. Now please leave. Someone, please escort him out. Wait, hold on. This must be a mistake. Are you a trespasser then? Hey, security! Hold on. I'm not trespassing. I'm supposed to start working here. My name is Alan. I got an offer letter from you guys, and I already quit my previous job. But then we haven't hired anyone. I even have an offer letter here. Here's also an email that I got from you guys. It says someone named Park hired me. Well, that's, What's going on over here? Oh, Mr. CEO, let me tell you. What? What should I do? You can... Okay, I'll do that. Huh? Did you say your name is Alan? Yes. I'm sorry, but please disregard everything. What? It seems like there had been some mistakes on our end. We planned on hiring a few employees, but we decided not to move forward. What do you mean?
I'm sorry to do this to you, but please kindly give up.
I can't just give up just because you're telling me to. You guys headhunted me and I passed the interview, and that's why I'm here. I even quit my previous job.
But we have our issues that we need to mind about.
You should have reached out to tell me.
Alan, you need to learn that not everything will go as planned in life. This is a good learning opportunity for you, and you should think positively.
There's no way I can stay positive in a situation like this.
We already told you that we're not offering you a job. There's nothing we can do for you.
Yup.
But I decided that there was no point in arguing, so I decided to leave the company. I went straight to the labor department to consult about this.
The company is at fault on this one. However, unless the company admits fault, you would have to hire a lawyer and file a civil lawsuit against them. When that happens, it's going to cost you a few $1,000s.
A few $1,000s? That much?
Yes.
I guess this society favors those who have money, damn it! My ex-colleagues had been happy for me for this opportunity. I was suddenly in a hopeless situation. I had to look for a new job, but I was worried. Oh, god damn it, I'm gonna take it out on Trotter. I never knew that this action would make a miracle happen. What? I'm not letting them get away with this. Trouble Busters!
Park!
Sir?
I never thought this would happen.
I got a call from Trubbus Industrial Company too, but if this is true, it would affect our contract.
Damn it! Social media can get quite annoying. We need to make sure that we explain that this was a misunderstanding.
Sir,
Heather, what's the matter?
sir, there's someone here to talk to the two of you.
What?
Oh, long time no see. You! You already know why I'm here, don't you?
Yes, we wanted to talk to you too.
So, it looks like you understand the severity of this matter.
That's right. What have you done? We saw that you wrote about us on social media.
And that post is going viral right now.
Yep, your company is renowned and it only escalates when the post goes viral.
You did this knowingly, didn't you?
Oh, don't say it like that.
But what you've done is defamation for our company. If anything happens, I'm gonna make sure you take responsibility.
Defamation is only if I've publicly made false statements regarding your company. In this case, I only wrote about the fact that you decided not to hire me after sending me an offer letter, so it wouldn't be considered defamation. Besides, you're the one who'd be in trouble about this, right?
You're being persistent. We already told you that we had no choice.
We had no bad intentions.
Even if you had no bad intentions, who makes the same mistake over and over like that? You already saw what went viral, so I'm sure you already know this, but I'm not the only victim, right?
Oh, I don't know.
For example, you hired 10 new employees last year, but you decided not to move forward with 9 of them for your own problem.
How do you know about that?
When I made a post just to vent out my stress, I got replies saying that you've done the same thing to other people too. All of us victims decided to work together to make that post viral, and here we are now.
How dare you!
Even if I couldn't do anything about it on my own, I was able to get support from others to make a difference.
But you crossed the line!
Aren't you guys the ones who crossed the line first? I'm gonna be charging compensation from you guys.
Compensation? You're kidding me! We only decided not to move forward with your candidacy.
You probably take offer letters lightly, but the moment I accepted the offer letter, there was something called termination without cause, and there was a contract between your company and me. At that point, in the event that you decide not to move forward with my candidacy, it becomes an illegal declination.
Oh, you're so naive. Even if it was one-sided, we had our reasons why we had to decide so. There's no issue with our decision.
Yes, there is. You're right about the fact that in some cases this would be a legal declination as long as there had been a valid reason on the company's end.
See? We're not wrong with what we're saying.
But there are certain criteria for it. The candidate did not have the required certificate for the position. Candidates can no longer perform the essential job functions. There were false facts on the candidate's resume. The candidate has committed a crime. These are just some examples of those valid reasons. Now, do any of these apply in my case?
Well,
This bastard, he's different from the other candidates we had.
you're right.
Are you going to admit it now?
However, what you said is only if we provided you the offer letter, right?
Huh?
What if we tell you that we never sent you the offer letter?
What are you talking about? I have the offer letter right here. The fact that I got this offer letter means that you sent.
We never sent it.
So,
Let me ask you then, how do we know that you never faked that document? It's so easy to come up with those things nowadays.
I never forged anything.
Are you sure? Do you swear to God?
Park, I don't think we can pull this off.
Sir, I got this.
Aha, I see.
I don't know what you're whispering, but I'm confident to tell you that you sent me this offer letter.
Okay, right back at you then.
Alan, we truly don't recall sending you that offer letter.
I don't even recall conducting an interview with you.
You're not getting away with those ridiculous excuses.
I'm only stating the facts.
This is starting to get messy.
Maybe if we take this to trial, we might be able to make things black and white.
You're saying that things will be black and white if we take this to a trial, huh? In that case, I'm in favor.
However, it's not easy to take this to a trial.
You'd have to hire a lawyer, and we'd have to go through a process that only demerits us.
Unless you're a wealthy man, you wouldn't be able to afford it, would you?
Do you really want to fight this knowing what you'll be losing?
If I were you, I'd focus on finding a new job. I'd just forget what happened in the past.
These guys are saying this knowing the risk of taking this to a trial, but Mr. Park, Mr. Haywire, I don't want to make this into a big deal, but I want you to apologize to everyone who ended up being in trouble for losing their jobs immediately after they accepted the offer letter from you.
We already apologized to you, right? You're the one who's being persistent here.
We explained everything to you, and you're the one who's not taking it.
Is that all you guys have to say?
Yes, sir.
Well then, this is quite disappointing.
Huh, he finally gave up.
This ended peacefully.
I made sure I warned you.
Oh my goodness!
What's the matter, Park?
Sir, we got a notice from the court.
What?
That guy is serious.
We never thought he'd do this.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
I never thought he'd really file a lawsuit.
I decided that there's no point in discussing it, so I took an action.
I'm sure you have already been talking to Alan, but needless to say, Alan has a favor in this trial since he has the offer letter and also an email regarding it.
You might have thought that I'd give up after hearing how risky this trial can be. I guess you were wrong.
He's faking the offer letter and the email.
Say whatever you want, the law will ultimately judge everything.
The law will ultimately judge everything, huh?
Doesn't that go the same for you, Alan? What makes you say that? You went ahead and wrote defaming comments about DQ marketing on social media.
Are you talking about how they nullified the offer letter? I already told them that it doesn't apply in my case.
That's not what I'm talking about. I know you've written other posts.
Huh?
Don't act like you don't know anything.
I'm not acting. I never posted anything like that. Would you like to see my social media account?
You could have deleted the posts. Okay then, do you have any evidence for that?
Huh, here they are.
What is this? This wasn't me!
You may say that you never posted anything, but we have proof. Even if you were right about that, what does anything have to do with what you're saying?
Alan, we'd like to charge you a settlement for causing defamation on us, but we understand we have the other issue with the offer letter. So now, why don't we settle this peacefully?
What do you mean? Rather than attacking each other and both ending up with any damages, we should end this peacefully, don't you think?
You're still very young. If you think about your future, it's best for you to settle this peacefully.
Mr. Park and Mr. Haywire are willing to do so. Now I hope you make a wise decision.
Now they're quiet. They finally realized that they were not gonna win this game. This is great. He needs to learn that he can't win a battle against a large company like us.
Alan?
Yeah? What's so funny?
Well, we just found it funny that you're giving such poor excuses.
Mr. Cobweb, they're being so silly.
I know, they look like they already won this case.
Quit fooling around.
Do you guys realize where you are?
Jesus Christ!
Silence! Sorry.
Going back to the subject, what you've presented just now does not prove anything. How do we know that your screenshot is not fake? Well,
But
in that case, why don't we ask for a disclosure?
If we request a disclosure, we will find out whether those posts are real or not.
If they are real, I'd be happy to admit fault. Fine, we can go ahead and... However,
If what you're claiming is false, you have forged a document at the court, and therefore you will be charged with defamation and fraud.
what? What's the matter? You said that I defamed your company. Why can't we just go ahead and request for a disclosure?
ugh.
Or were you guys lying?
Oh, shut up.
Mr. Ackerson, can't we do something about this?
Well, I'm not quite sure.
Was that all you had to claim about?
I guess it's our turn now. We would like to charge a $100,000 compensation from DQ Marketing.
$100,000? That's crazy!
It's true that compensation for taking back offer letters is typically around $10,000. You're being ridiculous!
That's only if it was myself. I told you about the other 9 candidates who ended up in the same situation as I was, right?
We're here to represent the rest of the 9 candidates today.
Was that what this is about?
The moment this trial started, victory was already ours. You were meant to lose this game.
Huh, whatever.
Mr. Ackerson, you need to help!
No, there's no way around this.
But you're a lawyer. Don't give up.
Silence! Now, what would you like to do? Would you like to continue this?
Oh, this is great!
Huh? What?
I get it. Since it seems like you so desperately want to work with us, we'll go ahead and hire you. This will benefit you. Now let's just forgive and forget.
You're kidding me.
After looking down on me all this time, are you saying that you're gonna hire me? You're kidding me! But isn't that what you wanted?
That's right. I know you need a job, and that's why we're offering it to you.
Do you even realize how long it's been since you've betrayed us? I already found a new job.
You already found a new job, so I guess there's no problem now.
Now this is all resolved.
Stop trying to end this.
What's wrong with you guys?
I know this trial is costing you a lot. Even if you end up being paid a compensation, you won't gain much. Why are you even doing this?
This isn't about whether I found a new job or not.
If I let this go, you're only going to be doing the same thing to future victims. I can't possibly let you guys go with this, considering what you might do to your future candidates.
How dare you say that?
Besides, I'm not the only person who's taking the financial burden. All the other victims have also pitched in to make this happen. This means that I never had to pay so much to afford to do this.
You're the only one who's going to take the hit.
Fine. If you insist, we'll pay what you want. We just need to pay $100,000 compensation.
That's such a petty amount for DQ Marketing to afford.
Okay, I guess now you've decided to take this optimistically.
That's right. Even if you win this trial, you're not gonna defeat us. Ha!
Huh?
If I knew I couldn't defeat you, I wouldn't have even started this trial.
Didn't I tell you earlier that you were meant to lose this game?
What do you mean by that? This trial is almost about to end with a complete defeat on your end. This is because you admitted that you illegally nullified the offer letter you sent me. DQ Marketing has been going viral on social media, and it's been affecting contracts with your clients, right?
Yeah, but we can always talk them into...
When an illegal transaction becomes publicly known, you would be blacklisted by the Ministry of Health and Labor.
What?
I'm sure your clients have been doubting whether to conduct business with you until now, but after being publicly blacklisted, they're gonna be sure about what's going viral on social media. Does that mean? In addition, we will be filing a police report regarding the fraud that you instigated here, so you have even more to deal with. When that happens, I wonder how many of your clients will choose to conduct business with you.
Maybe you won't lose all your clients, but I'm sure you're going to take a big hit.
Fuck!
Mr. Haywire, we are done here, Your Honor.
Okay, so I've come up with jurisdiction.
Wait, hold on!
What other excuses are you going to come up with?
We're terribly sorry. We were being terrible. We never took HR matters too seriously.
But we'll make sure we never do this again.
So let's please settle this peacefully.
That's not going to happen. You may have not taken things seriously, and you have no idea how much trouble you've caused to people. We understand, so... No, you don't understand a thing, and that's exactly why you ignored me when I warned you.
I thought that we would be okay back then.
And that's exactly what we mean when we say that you don't understand a thing.
Oh, God!
You're gonna be in a living hell from this point on.
Oh, no!
The court decided that DQ Marketing was liable for paying compensation to all of the victims, myself included. The falsification of documents that they conducted during the trial also added more charges to them. They couldn't come up with any excuses because it literally happened during the trial. They admitted fault without argument. Because of this incident, DQ Marketing took a large hit. Park and Haywire resigned from the company after that happened. As for me, I learned through this incident how important it is to get help from others. Even if it's something that I can't handle on my own, I can always make things happen by getting help from other people. Trouble Busters!